Hey, I'm Zanzlanz, and welcome to the 2016 projects video. I like to start off these videos by talking about what happened in the previous year and whether or not I met my goals. All in all, I think last year was great. I finished my first year at university, became my own company, and turned 19 years old. The channel even surpassed 5,000 and then 6,000 subscribers last year, so thanks to everyone who subscribed and watched my videos. As promised, I finally released the Mineblox 1.27 update last year, which ended up being a lot bigger than I predicted. It runs very nicely in the new programming language and has a lot of great new features, like anvils, fishing, and saving to file. I also released the Mineblox 2 update last year. Comparing it to the previous version, it almost looks like a completely different game. Although I accidentally held off on making a video for the update, so I'll probably be making one after a small translation update comes out, hopefully soon, so keep an eye out for that. Also in 2015, I took part in February Album Writing Month. I released a 15-track album that I'm pretty happy with. I accomplished a lot of other things in 2015, and as usual, I wrote a post on my site about nearly everything I did, so definitely check that out. Unfortunately, some of my plans did not make much headway last year. For one, I didn't make much progress on Lab Lights 2, apart from fixing the lag that was making it hard to develop. And I hardly released any new tracks in 2015. Even though I started countless tracks, I didn't finish any of them, except for the Mineblox update video music. But I think it's important to mention that it's impossible to accomplish everything, and it's always a great idea to set your goals high. That being said, what crazy goals do I have for 2016? Well, recently I've been working hard on a mobile game called Spike Tower. It's an infinite vertical runner. All you have to do is avoid hitting spikes and falling off the tower. The core gameplay is nearly finished, however there's still a lot of work for me to do. The game features unlockable characters, seeded daily runs, and original music. Spike Tower will likely be my main focus for the start of this year. I also started a project last year called Dubnia Studio. It's a DAW, digital audio workstation. In other words, you use it to create music. Even though I already own FL Studio in Ableton, I really enjoy the type of coding involved in making an audio application. So far, Dubnia Studio can synthesize several simple waves, making it good for producing chiptunes. To use it, you create patterns of notes, assign each pattern to an instrument, and arrange the patterns in the song. One of my long-term goals is to make an album completely with Dubnia Studio. Until then, I'll be working on Dubnia here and there, but I'm not making it a huge priority. Speaking of music, remember how I mentioned that I started a ton of music last year? I really hope to get around to finishing and releasing as many tracks as I can this year, while still developing and updating my games as usual. In particular, I hope to finish another SpongeBob remix this year. Secret Box reached 100,000 plays on SoundCloud, and a lot more elsewhere, thanks to Sweet Dude's Geometry Dash level, so I can only assume you guys like SpongeBob remixes. The more I think about it, the more I want to participate in February Album Writing Month again, by creating 14 tracks in the month of February. Now I know you all are wondering, when is the next Mineblox update and what will be in it? Well, as usual, I don't yet know the answer to those questions, but I bet I'll have the update out this year. Some of the next things I have to do are rewrite the save structure, world generation, and world rendering, which are very time-consuming tasks. So I'm taking my time figuring out what needs to be done first and how. Other than that, most of the features in Minecraft are fair game to be in the next update. As always, I'll keep you guys up to date on Mineblox's Twitter and Facebook accounts. As for Mineblox 2, I'm super happy about how the last update went, and I can't wait to continue working on the game. I'm still programming the main engine of the game, and after I finish that, which might be a long time, then my main focus will be adding tons of new content. My current focus will be to code mobs and their AI, as well as implementing multiplayer again. That being said, multiplayer will not be finished or publicly available this year. So that's about all my plans for 2016. Just like last year, I'm sure I'll be doing plenty of stuff that I didn't mention in this video. I love to experiment and participate in game jams. I hope you guys are as ready for 2016 as I am. See ya!